said real quick, and then we can go back there. 2nd Ezra 16, you can touch on it because he's making a point. 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Exactly, man. So the thing is that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone been teaching, okay, and the men on down been preaching, okay, it's gonna be known that these were truly the men sent from Yahweh Shem Shai. Why? Because these prophecies are coming to pass. And when these things come to pass, you're gonna see, oh, they've been saying this for the longest. Everything they've been saying is happening. Everything that's happening goes back to them. You know? And then what it said at the latter end of it, it said,
then shall be known, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Exactly. All right? And that's also going to the biblical prophecy, man. Being tried. All right? Not only because this devil's going to come down with great wrath. All right? You know, this shit, it's going to get hectic out here, bro. Like, real bad, man. What is it? Revelation 3 and 10?
Mm-hmm. Revelation 12 and 12?
Yeah, man. All right? That heat going to come down. All right? Because these are the men of the Lord. You don't think Esau going to be out here trying to look for those men? You don't think everybody else, you know, that fucked around and found out, that played around with the words of the Lord? Them men would sit up there to warn you, to tell you, to teach you, man. Okay, and they're not gonna be out here when this shit pop off. None of us. If we truly be men of Yahweh Shem Shai, we're not gonna be out here, man, when this shit happens. And that's gonna be on you. It's not gonna be on us. We did our job.
Blood off our hands. Back to Ezekiel 3. Mm-hmm. What are we really doing out here besides working out our own salvation? Is we washing our hands clean. Mm-hmm. We're washing our. We got before you went out here and teach. When you first learned this word, you learn all these breakdowns. You got blood on your hands. So the Lord said, what is it? Run that reader. You know. Yeah. You know, you gotta when you hear this word, you gotta go out there. You gotta teach your people, man.
Yeah.
Okay. If not, you got that. Those people's blood is on your hands. So we washing our hands clean. All right. I got something real quick. Maybe you can grab that. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Ezekiel 33 and 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh. Hold on, let me just make sure. I'm gonna get all the meat off this one. Let me make sure. I'm gonna start at 30. I'm starting at 29, man. Ezekiel 33 and 29. Then shall they know that I am Yahweh when I have laid the land most desolate because of all their abominations which they have committed. And that happened to us, okay? That happened to us in times past, and it's going to happen to America, man. For all the abominations that are being done here, the Lord's going to lay this land flat.
It happened in Sodom and Gomorrah too.
Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
You know, and I was watching a video before I got here of one of the brothers, and he was going into it how those places was destroyed because they got so to the point where they were inhumane. You know, they got to the point where they were so drawn away from, you know, being humane to where they were sleeping with animals, fucking bestiality, sleeping with children, you know, children sleeping with, man, all type of shit, you know, that was going on in that place. And isn't this another place of Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 to the max, you know? That's basically what it is. It's even worse. It tells you how this place is worse, you know, than that wicked ass place, man.
Hey, scriptures say nothing new under the sun. So when the Lord destroyed them 5 neighboring cities, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah, the main 2. But when the Lord destroyed the 5 neighboring cities, that's just what the Lord was going to show in the future.
It was a foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
Just like the time of the flood.
Yeah.
Just like the time of the flood. That's why Yahweh Shai said, as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. The Lord did all of that to foreshadow the return of Yahweh Shai and the destruction of this place, America. Revelation, it tells you that this place is called spiritual Sodom and Egypt. When you look at what happened to Egypt, what happened to Egypt? When you read 2 Ezra 15, it tells you the Lord will plague Egypt as before with plagues. So this Egypt is going to be plagued.
Worse.
Okay, what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It was fire rained on it. What's going to happen to America? Fire going to rain on this place, bro. So it's all been foreshadows, and these events happen. It's not just stories. They actually happen to lead up to the major event of the return of Yahweh Shai and the destruction of America, Mystery Babylon the Great.
Right, because we could go book a fucking flight to Sodom and Gomorrah and see, you know, what the Lord did to that place. You know, place of sulfur,
Right.
you know, melting. You can see Mount Arwak on Google. You see Noah's Ark on the mountain. That's all to show you proof of the Lord. And you see the rainbow. That's proof in itself.
Proof right there.
That's proof right
How
there.
else can you explain the rainbow? You can't.
You can't, bro.
See, scientists will try to explain it the way the sun's shining with the water and all. No, it's the Lord. It's a covenant that the Lord made with the world. That was a covenant the Lord made with the whole world. Said he would not flood the earth again. But now he gonna flood it again, primarily America with fire, man.
Mount Sinai.
Exactly.
Why is Mount Sinai at the top of the mountain?
Got
Dark.
a big black. It's black.
Pangea.
Is that Pangea? What happened with the flood, bro?
Yeah.
It was all one big landmass, and then the flood came, and then Pangea, you got the split of the continents.
And they say tectonic plates and all that. Just
Right.
like, you know, but no, it was all of the Lord. And
Well, that's why the scriptures say science falsely so called. Bullshit. Which science means what? To know. Okay? So they don't really know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man.
they say it's all a hypothesis.
It's all hypothesis.
That's why they got the whole meaning of a hypothesis.
Right.
Which is mean estimated guess.
It's an estimated guess. Everything is that's the way of Esau Edom, though.
But evolution, but Big Bang, that's not a...
Bro,
Right.
that's just build our own fucking.
Yeah, Charles Darwin, the theory of evolution. We came, bro. I had we're gonna go right back into the scriptures real quick. took a class in high school I signed up for it because I thought I was gonna learn about animals, right? It was zoology, and it was an AP class. I didn't even know that, so I ended up leaving that class. That shit was too fucking hard. And you know, Jake don't keep up with shit like that. So I'm going to zoology thinking I'm going to learn about animals, bro. We go in there. The first thing you start learning about is the theory of evolution. And the theory of evolution, what you hear about is that we come from what? But in the class that I was in, they went even deeper, say that we came from algae. Before we was monkeys, we came from algae. Algae. Fucking through, man. I had to get up. I failed that class miserably. I said, yo, I got to change my class.
It's like when Jay don't want to be somewhere, they just fail that shit.
They failed. I wasn't even coming to class. I was skipping the class, coming in late. I got sent down to the AP, called me down. What's going on? Hey, man, I can't do this class no more, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't learning about no type of animals. I ain't learning about nothing. Learning about Charles Darwin and the theory of evolution. Bullshit. But anyways, back to Ezekiel 33 and 30. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the house, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear this is the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. That's Jake, bro. Time and time again. You got Jakes that'll come out, they'll come out to the camp, they'll see the videos, they'll listen. They might even look interested. But as soon as you go about your way, they go about their way, they indulging in wickedness. They going right back to wickedness.
I got something to add on to it.
Okay. Go ahead, you can touch on it real quick.
This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Right.
and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
What scripture is that? I don't know if you called it out.
Sirach 5 and 7.
Okay.
I'll just read it from the top again. Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. You know, and hey, you have guys that'll see this thing and they put on the front, you know, and then they go back to doing what they're doing. The Lord said, make no tarrying to turn to me. Because when vengeance comes, the Lord say he's gonna come like a thief. You know? Martial law, Jacob's trouble, that's gonna come like a thief to Jake. You know? MOTV, that's gonna come like a thief to Jake, man. Because first they're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. And then second, they're gonna be gullible and be deceived by taking the seat in, bro. Because they gonna push that upon our people, man. You know? And then the Lord say, I'm come like a thief in the night. So when the Lord come like a thief, you're gonna be comfortable. Like, nah, that proverb, nah, the Lord gonna come back later. He's not gonna come back in this generation. No, the Lord come back in this generation, bro. All eyes gonna see. Hey, bro, we don't play around with the Lord, because when the Lord comes, then you're gonna want to seek the prophet, what the brother's about to jump into. Ezekiel 33. You know?
Ezekiel 33 and 32. It says, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. So what is that? Entertaining. Like you see them street performers, you walking down the street, you got someone with fucking buckets, playing the drums on the buckets, you know, doing backflips. When you see those guys, what do they have? Especially they had it a lot in New York City, they had it a lot where I used to live, in the Keys, okay? You know what it is? You know what they always have around them though? They have the bucket and they always have a crowd around them. They always have a crowd watching them for entertainment. So that's how the people look at the prophets a lot of the time. They see the signs, they see guys standing up, it's like, oh, they shooting a music video. What are they doing? And they might stand for a little bit, but then sooner or later they go about their day.
The scripture said we're a spectacle.
A spectacle, right.
But we're not entertainment.
Right. We're a spectacle in a spiritual sense, for your spiritual edification, not for entertainment.
Right, because when you see this, it's going to draw your eye. Like, damn, I never heard about this before. This is something new. But this is not something to play with. Not like the church. You just go into church, you go into that Sunday, you go in there, come out the same way you enter. Like, all right, cool. One Sunday down. No, bro, and this truth, we're growing daily, bro. When you're supposed to.
Supposed to grow daily. Grow in the grace thereof. But guys get complacent. Start doing the same shit over and over. You got a routine. Now you gotta constantly look within yourself, examine yourself. And there's more for all of us. I should be growing today. You should be growing today. Every day you should look at yourself and say, you know what? I need to work on my discipline. I need to work on my conduct. I need to work on this, that, whatever it is.
I can do this better, or
right.
What can I do better? What can I do more?
Right, I can go deeper into this breakdown. I can learn more about this history. There's always more history to learn. I mean, come on. There's always, we don't know half of, you know.
Every day we're supposed to be.
Exactly. Half of the things that the elder apostles, bro, we'll sit there like, whoa. You know, like, whoa, that's some history right there. Like, we don't know. So there's always more to learn, man. Okay? But when you open your mouth and you're teaching the truth, you're supposed to have the 100%. You can't be going off on doctrine now. But Ezekiel 33 and 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. They don't do it. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to jump in. Yeah, that apply for these other camps though, really, when you look at it, because, you know, over here, you know, we subscribe to the doctrine of, you know, GMS, man. And it's harsh, you know. It's hard. You know, a lot of people, it doesn't fit today's custom.
Their emotions.
Yeah, it doesn't fit with their emotions, you know.
Which is not about your feelings, man. Fuck how you feel, fuck how we feel, man. It's about Yahweh Shah at the end of the day.
The truth. The truth. It's about the truth. And the truth hurts. The old saying is, I mean, you've been told that your whole life before you even came into the truth. The truth hurts. Why? Because the Lord was getting preparing you for the real truth. When you start learning about Deuteronomy, take a woman, you know, the flower of a woman's age, that shit gets rocky. Marriageable age for a woman, shit gets, If you love this world, you're emotional, you're not gonna get it, man. You're gonna bitch up. Right?
We can't do that, man.
Or even the simplest thing, man. Like coming out here teaching the word.
Right.
You know, they don't even want to do that. In these camps, they just want to sit down, hear debates. You know, that's where the crowd comes from. It's from, you know, these Israelite groups going back and forth. You know, that's probably why you got all them other dudes tuning in to the deacon and what's his name? Deacon Sicard
And
and Hassad. Those
27,000 views. You best believe 26,500 is entertained.
literally, bro. You know, they're not concerned about what's really going on around Israel.
Right.
You know, it's just entertainment to these people, man.
I got something real quick.
That's why another reason why they got so much subscribers, because they do the debates. The debates is, you know, that's entertainment.
That podcast.
Every now and then I might throw on a debate just to see some shit, you know. But you know, I'm watching it spiritually to also, you know, say, okay, this guy went off. I'm gonna do a video on this guy now. He just said some what? Zakari said you don't sin, right? But that's what happens when you're in that debate spirit. You're just trying to win every argument. You go saying off the wall shit. Like a Christian come up, do you sin? No. No, I don't sin. Just so you can win the argument. And you don't even win the argument when you got real men of the Lord that are watching you like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't sin, bro.
Even the average Christian knows. I mean, the average Christian with common sense, fucking knows that.
Knows that. It's simple, bro. But back to Ezekiel 33 and 33, it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. So that's when you're going to know. Okay? When all these prophecies come to pass, the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. You know, you got martial law, famine, Jacob's trouble, when the missiles come. Then you're going to know that you were among prophets, man. World War III.
Yeah, World War III. What's the mandatory draft?
Oh, the draft?
When they over here knocking on your door and shit. Yeah, you gonna know.
That a prophet was among you. You don't know. Right now, you laughing at the prophets. You making fun of the prophets. These guys crazy. Look at them guys over there in dresses and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, right? But when the prophecy comes to pass, shit's gonna click in your head like, damn, those men were saying the truth. They must be the men of God. They must be sent by the Most High. How did they were telling us the future. They weren't just telling us scientific equations. No, they was telling us the future. They were bold. That's another thing. We come out here boldly. We're not telling you maybe World War III is going to happen. No, we're telling you it's going to happen. America's going to be destroyed. The mark of the beast will be mandatory. We're telling you all this stuff is going to happen. And it's because it's prophecy. Okay? Go ahead. You can touch on it.
Luke 7 and verse 31. And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation. And so what are they like? They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace and calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you and you have not danced. We have mourned to you and ye have not wept. And that's our people, man. All right, we're not out here talking about prosperity. You know, the only time we're talking about prosperity is about when the kingdom of heaven will be established. You know, but other than that, man, we talking about woes, calamity, death and destruction. You know, and y'all people not even giving an attentive eye to truly understand what's going on. You know, right? Damn, that shit's easy, bro.
Read that again.
Luke 7 and verse 31. And the Lord, Yahweh, said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation.
This generation, the wicked. The scriptures tell you that this is a wicked and adulterous generation. And the scripture is going to explain on why right here. Go ahead.
And to what are they like? They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace.
Right.
And calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you.
And that's what we're doing. This truth is likened unto a song. Revelation 14. Okay. Go ahead. Keep reading.
And ye have not danced.
And you have not danced. We singing this song to you. We singing the truth to you. You're not getting jiggy with it, man. You're not dancing with the tune. Okay? You're not dancing. What does that mean to be dancing? I mean, you're involved into it. You're indulging into it. You're studying. You're coming out here doing the work. Right? You adding to the wisdom.
That's why they say movement. You know,
Movement,
one
right.
for the movement. You know, you in sync with it.
We got no rhythm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And you have not danced. We have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
Yeah, we mourning out here crying, and you over there laughing. You're not weeping. You're turning up, living your best life. Right? So that's the adulterous generation that we live in. Majority of people ain't gonna understand this truth, man. We're not here for everybody.
And that's in the Bible.
And that's the scripture. Many are called, few are chosen. Scriptures tell you that there's going to be more that perish than that, be saved. Like a wave is greater than a drop. Oppression.
Oppression make it. That's all.
Oppression make it. Oh, that's Ecclesiastes 7:7.
And they not wise, man. Because if they was, they'd be up here with us.
They be mad.
They'd be mad. Having to fucking go to work every day, bust your ass.
You're not fucking mad. You sick in the head, bro. You got issues, bro. You need to go get checked up top, bro. Because something ain't connected. If you're not mad that you're eating GMO food, that you barely have enough to make it by,
you gotta see transmissions.
You gotta see transmissions, right? Transformers out here.
Something wrong with you.
Getting sick from fucking. You don't even know where you're getting sick from. You just popping out of nowhere getting sick and shit. Waking up, now you gotta do a 12-hour shift, sick as fuck, man.
And then go to bed and do it all over again the next day. All week. No break, but you're not mad, you're not wise. That's why. You stupid. You a dumb dog. You sawdust. You retarded. Straight up. You ain't fucking strapped tight, man. And that's why the Lord is going to do away with you niggas, man. Fucking destroy you niggas, okay? You're going to be like gum on the side of the street. Fucking.
Dragonfly.
Right. You be like, exactly, dead dragonfly. You're going to be dead. Because we can't heal you, bro. When you have a sick dog, you put his ass to sleep, bro. Like, this nigga, I can't do nothing with this guy.
He gotta go.
I don't want him to suffer no more, so let's just take his ass out, man. That's what the Lord gonna do to you, 2/3 ass, bozo ass, dumb, dizzy niggas.
And you bitches. Ooh.
Stupid bitches, right. You too.
Sluts.
You fucking, OnlyFans, harlots, They gonna get it,
The worst.
the worst.
It's getting
bro.
worse every day.
Every day.
Like every day you just.
They getting worse. Stay away from these women, man. For real shit. Stay the fuck away. Save yourself a headache, bro.
You be diligent to stay away from it.
Stay the fuck away. But go ahead. What you had got?
Oh, yeah,
Cosmoc, yeah. Yeah, get it.
The Revelation.
Yeah, just grab it.
This is Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads.
And what's the 144,000? These lads. That's the ones that the Lord is coming back for, along with the rest of the 1/3, which is a small number. Okay? Hand me that pie chart real quick, Raj. Yeah. You got the 2/3 and you got the 1/3. The blue is gonna be saved. The red ain't gonna make it, man.
That's a big ratio.
Okay? Red gonna be destroyed, blue gonna be saved. Majority, and that's Israelites in America. Majority of the Israelites in America, they're gonna die here, man.
You heathens have no chance in hell of making it if you over here in Babylon the Great.
Don't even think about it.
Put it behind the bowl.
Don't even think about it.
Over there. Behind these bowls.
Yeah, man, y'all not. You heathens over here when the Lord return, that's it, bro. You're not making it, bro.
Yeah, if you're not an Israelite, don't even think about it. You're gonna be destroyed and you're going to fucking slavery, for 1,000 years. And for you Edomites, you self-proclaim white men, women, and child, you're through.
Y'all just gonna be
Yeah,
exterminated.
you're gonna be exterminated after 1,000 years.
We'll be done away with. Go ahead, Noah.
I had a precept to back up that because the scripture say, let me read it again. It says Revelation 14:1, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. And now when we go to Ezekiel 9:4, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That word mark went to Tuam, mark of exemption. So the elect really has the Father's name in their forehead, mark of exemption. All right, 12,000 from each tribe has that mark of exemption. The elect. All right.
Not everybody is out here sighing and crying for all the abominations, man. Only the elect is. Who's really out here, sighing and crying? The elect.
What the book of Ezra say? Pray for 2 days.
Right.
For the kingdom is already prepared for you.
Right.
Okay? And hey, the lay is the only ones that's gonna be really sighing and crying and praying for a few days, because the rest of these niggas just want to stay here, man.
You hear the brothers going into it more about, praying for the downfall, Babylon the Great, man. Praying that the days be sped up more, man. You got fucking, what's Kill Bill, this nigga trying to make Maggie milk, man. Trying to make Maggie milk, roach milk and shit like that, so he can serve to the people, to y'all, and y'all still want to be here? You still want to be here, bro? Like, what?
Not only that, the World Economic Forum talking about another pandemic.
Scam-demic.
And they're pushing that shit heavy, man. This fucking flies.
That nigga